One thing that I'm struggling with is I'm interviewing a lot of these people who are uncovering this, and it's the debate around consent, right? I see a lot of ways in which you have to allow them into your
Yes.
life, but
At
then
some level,
also,
you have to consent. At
yeah,
some level, you have to consent.
but they're also sneaky little buggers that they
Oh,
find
they're
any
very
little,
sneaky.
yeah, it's like it's not
They're
as clear
very
cut,
diabolical.
right? Yeah,
Oh yeah,
diabolical
yeah.
is the
Like
term.
yeah, you can have one drink. You can yeah. So there's different kinds of spirits. There's a special spirit that goes with alcoholism.
Hmm.
And it's the person. It, once the alcoholic starts drinking, he's not the only one drinking. These other spirits are getting high also. They can't get high without a physical body.
Yeah.
So that they have to jump in when the person's guard gets when they get drunk enough to let down their guard. These things jump in and they take over the drinking for them.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
same thing with drugging. Same thing with drugs.
Yep. Yeah.
You know,
I spoke offline with a former. He was a high priest of a black magic cult who did like blood sacrifices. He's out now,
mm,
and at a young age he had a near death experience, and ever since then the veil was very light for him. Right, he could see things that others couldn't, and he said during the rituals he could actually see spirits being imbibed into their blood rituals, right? See them feeding, see their ecstasy, see them going into people. And wow, I couldn't
yeah,
imagine that. But, I haven't
yeah,
personally experienced that, but it a lot of what you're saying tracks with what I've been finding out from many different people. So it's very
yeah. We're
fascinating.
surrounded by them. We're surrounded by them. The belief that they don't exist is foolish.
Right.
It's like and minimizing how slimy and how sneaky and how devious they are is foolish also. You know, it, look at what shape the world is in right now. This is
Yep.
all due to them.
Right.
All this transvestite stuff, all this war, this craziness, uh, this this destroying the country, the destroying of the economy. This is all due to them.
Yeah. Yeah. I do agree, but I think just to push back on that it's because we are collectively derelict in our duty, right? It's
Yes.
they are ultimately weak creatures that are allowed in one way or another due to God. I mean, if you believe God is all powerful, all knowing, you know, God is on some, for some reason allowing this, right? Everybody has different ideas, but it really is the fact that we don't have awareness, right? Collectively, you know, like we are opting in some way. I don't think it's as clear cut as us, saying yes, I want to be possessed, right? And it's very
No, no.
insidious, but uh,
Very insidious,
yeah,
very sneaky.
yeah. It's just for me, I just don't find that messaging empowering to be like it's all their fault. Where I know where that comes from, but my point is we
Well,
do have
yeah, you have control, you have free will. So,
yes,
you know, you're the one who listens to them. And the
yeah,
same thing with the schizophrenics. You don't have to believe what they say. That's your choice.
yes,
If you choose to believe what they say and you don't follow your conscience, then you're allowing them in there.
yeah. Yeah, and it's the exact same psychopaths work. There's this thing. Well, there's this thing in the occult. It's called revelation of the method, right? And so it's like we have to tell you what we're going to do beforehand, right? And then psychopaths also have this same trait where can't, they can't help but actually brag about the fact that they're screwing you over. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I'm just curious. You see a lot of parallels here between CEOs who brag about the fact that they're jacking up their pharmaceutical pill prices 20,000%. And in the occult world, them having to tell you in advance, before they do things to make rituals effective, and what you hear from, you know, a lot of people covering similar topics to this, that there is this opting in, you know. Yeah.
Right. So they tell you you're aware, and if you consent to it, then you're part of it.